sometimes customers are wrong.
Today, we're going to be looking at clips of mechanics dealing with the craziest customers and trying to figure out what's their problem.
What is your problem? First clip.
How many times has this happened to you before? Like at least seen. Now, like I said, boss man, if he not that in car, I would ask him to get back in. And if he did, he haven't even started the oil change. I would not do his oil change because he didn't want to follow the concept procedure we have here. To make sure that the customer is safe. You have to make sure beer is safe for the customer. He don't want you to hurt yourself.
He's hot already.
I get that it's hot, sir. I get that it's hot. I get that.
You're not open at 9 o'clock at night. Why it's cool out?
Oh, he's
Get
so big
the
as
hell
hell.
out of here, bro. Want your oil change or not?
So this is like a speedy loop stuff,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Where you go in and you go out.
15-minute oil change.
Got you.
Yeah, this
Well,
is,
yeah, I mean, if it says right there, stay in your car, just roll up right here.
especially if they told you to.
And they're telling you, and then you're stepping out because it's super hot. But then again, I also understand that.
You're right. Well,
Because-
because as a customer, you won't be sweating your butt off
Yeah.
inside the car, but then take your car to another type of place.
That's also true.
You
That's
want to go
also
wait in
true.
the air conditioning, then you go to a place that does that.
Or before you get in there, be like, can I just give you guys the keys?
Right. You make the negotiation prior to, and if it doesn't work out, you take your business elsewhere, or they come to some sort of understanding.
You're giving the guy a hard time when he's already like pumping out your job.
Right.
And then,
You're complaining that it's too
you're
hot. This poor
complaining.
guy's underneath
Yeah.
the car with
He's
no
trying
air
to- yeah,
conditioning all day.
He's trying to pump that out like really fast.
He's just
for you.
trying to
So
do
yeah,
his
so-
job.
Yeah, he's trying to do his job.
This customer is just unhappy as a person. I'm sure this is not the only part of his life that he's unhappy
And there's
with.
some customers that come in and they're ready to rock your.
Right.
That's what they're for.
They're looking for an
They're
argument.
there. They're like,
Yeah.
you know what? Today
They
I
choose
just
violence.
argue with my wife.
And now I'm gonna take it out on you.
You.
Yeah.
I got you.
That's 100% it.
So I'm gonna nag my ass in the next clip.
Go for it. This body has never been opened. I'm just reporting this.
What the hell?
Oh my God, yeah.
I'm saying that this is not her battery. This bolt is not even working.
No lie, fool. You're hitting the PowerPoints, Michael.
That's crazy.
I've gotten that with a customer.
It says that you switch out.
Switched something out of their car. I switched the tire. That's not the same rim.
That's
You
crazy.
changed out my seat. You stole my battery. That's a big common one.
You know,
Oh my God.
this is why I think a lot of dealerships have gone to some sort of video documentation.
Yeah.
Like, you just see it so much, no matter how you document it.
Yeah.
But now it's, this is what we've resorted to.
And it happens. So like, let's just say, and I've when sometimes I don't record or I'll take pictures of a car because it stood there a little too long. And us as people, we have the tendency of forgetting how our shit looks.
For sure, yeah.
Right.
You don't pay attention.
But sometimes during that day, where
Right. Heat of the moment.
life,
Yeah.
and you're gonna be my bitch today.
Yeah.
And they want money, or they want that repaired.
Right. They're just shady people out there no matter what, which means that we just gotta. What?
You know what you were saying? When they're shady, but when those two shady people meet,
Like Spider-Man meme?
like
They cancel each other out.
he's like, I did steal your tires, not your battery. And then the other one's like, wait,
What?
you were supposed to steal the battery, not the.
And then they both walk
Yeah,
away
yeah.
confused.
So yeah.
If you're like me, you want to make the most of your summer. Track days, beach days, and grill outs. All that rest and relaxation could take a real toll on that old bank account. But thanks to today's sponsor, Upside, you keep a little more cash. Upside is a free app that gets you cash back at the pump, the grocery store, or when just dining out. No, it isn't rewards or points. You get real money you can transfer to your bank account. And you get 3 times more cash back with Upside than credit cards or loyalty programs. It is incredibly easy to use. Just make your purchase like normal, and the app guides you through the steps to get paid. Boom, done. No terribly designed menus designed to discourage you. No hassle, just cash back in your pocket. Look at that, like a boss. Top Upside earners are making as much as $300 a month. To find out how much you can earn, click the link in the description to download Upside and use code RMS to get an extra 25 cents back every gallon on your first tank of gas, or scan the QR code here to claim the offer. That is super easy.
Let's swap this out for the next clip. In this next clip, apparently a mobile mechanic came in to change out a customer's tire without knowing that the car had a wheel lock on it. When informed that he cannot complete the tire change without a key for the lock, this is what happened.
Put it back on and get off.
Whoa!
Let somebody else what they're doing. They don't act like they know what they're doing. They come up with something.
Your key is wrong. The locking key that you have is wrong. Talk to me.
This goes for this, you fool.
No, it don't.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does.
So go try put it on yourself, lady.
This is the one that fixed it.
Why is she yelling?
Tighten it up and get the f*** out.
Oh my god!
What
What is this lady's problem?
I don't care. Put everything back together and get the f*** off my property. Or I can drag you off my property too and don't think just because I'm a woman I can't do it.
What the hell? Oh my gosh. I feel bad for any other person in this woman's life.
I get that a lot. Like,
Misdirected anger.
bad, like, Juanito's about to get jumped.
Jesus.
Imagine you're working and the customer's like this, bad looking
Over
at you,
you,
like,
yeah.
like that hose was wrong, and you
Yeah.
feel like the tension.
Yeah.
Or some customers have a tube on the side, like they're so mad at you, like, and you're working. It sucks. I feel it for this guy, and I feel it because I know how it feels.
For sure. And then it's like, not only do you have to either be the technician and a counselor, or the shop manager or foreman and a counselor, you're having to deal with these social situations and use, professional tactics to de-escalate a situation, because you're assessing what's going to happen here. And this guy's going to assess, he's got these people surrounding him, somebody's got a camera on him, this lady's yelling at him, his jack's underneath the car, his tools are right there, he's probably thinking like, I just got to get the hell out of here,
Just
this
imagine
crazy lady.
all of this homeboy has to deal with, whether if it's his own business or he's working.
Right.
$40.
Right, for nothing.
40
For
bucks.
nothing.
40
you
bucks.
know?
You're
He
making
does not
such
get paid enough.
And then the customer goes like this, I'm sorry, after they already
Yeah.
explained, I'm sorry, it's just I'm having a bad day. And I'm like,
Be empathetic to your, people who are helping you out, whether they're serving you food, whether they're working on your car. Be nice. Don't be a dick. Next clip.
These are the two types of customers you deal with in automotive service. This is customer one. She was an hour late to her appointment, tried to pull into the shop, and got defensive when I told her, hey, we need to park in the parking lot.
Yeah.
And then there's customer two. Showed up right on time for her appointment, about 10 minutes after customer one, and was able to get her oil change and everything done before her paperwork was done, because you know what? They were actually nice.
My dad always used to say, you get more bees with honey than you do with vinegar. And that's a perfect example of that right there. Especially when you're the one showing up late. Like, you got to be like, hey, man, I'm sorry. Whatever you guys need me to do,
you got
whatever.
it,
You don't just pull in entitled like they're saying.
you got it. It's like you're not going to get to work late and tell your boss, suck it.
Right. Exactly.
You'll be like, hey, what's up, boss? I know I'm late, but be understanding, because obviously if you're running late and you made an appointment and another car comes in,
You're
as a
at the
shop,
mercy.
I got to take him in.
Right.
I got to take him in.
This
'cause-
person was, listen,
Like-
there's an appointment time for a reason.
Yeah.
Even if you are on time, let's take the late thing completely out of it. Like, am I going to want to yell at my waiter or waitress as I'm like ordering my food? Like, no, these fools are in charge of my food. Before it ever comes out, they handle it. Some
is
people
true.
do not think that. This is your car. These people are handling this big piece of machinery that you are driving you and your family around. The last thing you want to do is be rude to them, right? Like, you want the job done right, so you at least be nice.
Well, you know what? You don't need this
Shit
mother
happens.
alternator belt right now. You?
I'm just saying, be nice to
Be nice.
people who are providing a service to you.
Yeah, be so nice that we need this next clip.
I just did an alternator for this lady here on the Mercedes.
She doesn't want to pay.
My job was to replace an alternator, and that was it. She said the dealership diagnosed it. Also, they diagnosed it with the
Whoa.
good belt. Belt was bad. Alternator was bad. I replaced the alternator. My job here was to replace the alternator, which I did. Now she won't pay me until I jump start it, which I will gladly do, but I need to get paid. She's been giving me attitude. I should have never started with this job at the very beginning.
He's right.
But it is what it is. So now I'm here She's calling the cops right now.
What the hell? They're not gonna show up. They're gonna be like, listen, lady,
we don't-
have
we-
bigger problems.
We don't know how it got to where it's at right there, but let's just say we have attitudes too, because we could be cool and also we're human. You know, we could wake up that day and be like, oh, this customer's gonna get it too. You know,
Right,
like
yeah.
we
No,
can't
it's
act
true. It
like
works in both
we can't. Yeah, we can't
directions.
act like we're saints. And
Do you think
and
he's
we're-
being a? Do you think he's being a?
I think he's kind of being difficult depending on what the situation is. Once again, I don't know how it got to there, but let's just say what he said was all I had to do is change the alternator and she wants me to jump it to start it. Well, obviously you should do that. If she's telling you, well, you fixed it, but you haven't started my car to see, yeah, obviously you as a tech, you're gonna turn it on and check that the alternator is doing its job, that it's charging. And then if you see like the battery's not charging at all, you know what, ma'am, your battery has a problem as well.
Right. I talk to students about this all the time. I never recommend that they ever perform a repair that somebody else diagnosed without first verifying that that was in fact the complaint, because who gets the heat if it doesn't fix it? It's you, the person who replaced the part, even though they told you, oh, somebody else did that. This is the problem. I know this is the problem. Yeah. You say that until you fixed it or you replaced that part and it didn't fix the problem, and you're like, well, no, you paid me to replace this part, not to diagnose it, and now they're blaming you because that didn't fix it.
Nothing's easy. Not even this next clip.
So you're not gonna pay me, right?
I asked you for an invoice.
Okay, and I will give you your invoice after you pay me. That's how I do everyone. I don't give nobody an invoice until I leave. And I go to my home and my computer.
Why would you do that?
So you're not gonna pay me, right? All right.
What's
When?
going on?
Give me my invoice.
After you pay
The
me.
diagnosis doesn't let AutoZone tell us.
I don't
Sees
have it
another.
on my phone, ma'am. What are you doing? You're doing too much.
You are a business.
And I am. Very much so, I am.
Why would you not have your invoice?
Man, you doing too much for my little money. Can you pay me my money?
I am.
Because you mad because your car ain't fixed.
Well, I honestly think they're kind of both at fault here. He shouldn't have taken the repair without verifying the complaint or verifying the diagnosis. I also think it's not unfair of her to ask for a repair order of some sort to show what it is that he's charging for. And maybe I'm misunderstanding the situation, but that's what it seems like. He wants her to pay him, and then he's going to give her an invoice later. Maybe that's how he does things, but legally, you're supposed to be able to sign that I approve of you doing this work before charging. And listen, if you're a customer, nothing makes you more unhappy than having somebody work on your car and it's still not fixed. You know, I get that.
Yeah, it sucks. Next clip.
It's the heart-stopping moment. An enraged driver crashes right into a car dealership.
Oh,
The men inside
my
can't believe what just
God.
happened.
Is anybody under the car? No.
What are
can
you
see
gonna
the
get at?
driver
What do you
getting
think's
cuffed
gonna
by
happen?
cops.
I mean,
And here he is, Michael Lee Murray. What on earth were you thinking?
I was just really angry. I looked at all my money. I kind of blacked out for a second.
But Michael, in what universe is it okay to do this?
You know, I know I probably shouldn't have done it, but I guess
Probably?
I just hit a breaking point.
why did you do that?
I was really angry.
You know, I was really mad.
I feel like he maybe just lost custody of his kids or something. Something
Not-
really
not-
bad
not
just
that.
happened.
Not just that, you're buying a used car that is under 5Gs, right? From a dealer. What do you think is
What
gonna
do
be
you
wrong with
expect?
it? It's gonna
Yeah.
be, there's gonna be problems with it. Like cooling lines, tires, shit like that. That's what I think when I'm buying a $4,000 or $5,000
You're
car.
buying the liability, yeah.
Maybe this young gentleman went with the illusion that the guy told him this car is perfect. The sales rep himself finessed him, right?
Yeah.
Told him there's everything's perfect, blah blah blah. Oh, you're getting a hell of a deal. Once again, for like $5,000, you know what you're getting into.
You have to be an adult, and you may want to crash in, you may want to hit somebody, you may want, but you know, like I tell my 2-year-old daughter when she gets mad because she's getting in that phase where she's like, I'm mad, I want to hit. We can't be that as adults. We have to evolve past that.
Yeah, because that's not gonna be a $4,000 fix.
Oh, now he's got to get bailed out. Now he's. He's got to pay for the window. He's got, I'm sure sales homie over here is now going to want to sue for, emotional damage.
Yeah, you didn't win that fight, bro. You didn't win that fight. It sucks, but sometimes we gotta suck it up when we up, especially like something like this.
Yeah.
And it's coming from me, my dude. I understand your face right now. I've been staring at you for the past couple minutes.
And you can see the pain on his face.
I feel you. We're doing this together.
Let's emotionally regulate into this next clip. This next clip has some of the commenters calling it staged. So let's take a look and see how it holds up.
So this little Karen showed up at the repair shop to pick up her fixed flat tire, but you won't believe what she actually brought in to be repaired.
If the tire's unrepairable because there's a nail in the sidewall or you had a blowout like the rim that's out there,
you're not supposed to do
then
that.
of course we cannot repair it.
My boyfriend is a mechanic.
Well, then let him patch the tire.
I'll pull the mechanic.
I love when people say that.
I understand.
Then let them fix
Your
it.
dad and whoever is a mechanic, but let me show you the reason why we cannot repair it. And you can tell me if they can repair this.
Oh, I'm sure they can.
Now here's
I'm
where
sure
things
they
get
can. Well, then
interesting.
have them do it.
So you mean to tell me?
Oh my
your uncle, your dad,
God.
your
That's my
sister,
aunt.
brother, whoever you're telling me.
I'm laying imagine. My nephew.
That's not how my tire looks when I bought my car.
Yes, lady, we did this.
You know what's crazy? Michael's hitting all the PowerPoints. All the PowerPoints today. That is such a common thing for me.
That is so crazy.
You take out the wheel from the front, it looks legit, but the back is blown out, all wires are sticking out, the guts, the rim is cracked. Oh my God, and the customer doesn't give a flying. You know what the customer says? You did that.
That wasn't that.
No, you did that.
That wasn't me.
You did that, and you're like this, like, well, how the did I do that?
How did it get there, ma'am? How did it look like
You're
this?
not mad. You're not mad today. I'm getting hot. Is it hot in here?
No, listen.
Hi, I'm really mad. I feel like that TikToker, like.
What can you say? Yeah.
Next clip.
This clip has a customer that made an appointment, but apparently the shop was a bit understaffed that day. I'm sure the customer was reasonable and understanding, right?
Right.
Yeah, let's take a look.
Oh, the hands on the side.
Yeah, the hands on the side.
That's it.
For one thing, I had an appointment at 10:30, and my car sits right there. It's taking it in now. I'm a man shy today. Well, that's not you guys. You somebody else to take care of the other one.
Yeah, he's a man shy. He said that.
So then I called this morning to have an appointment.
You know what? He's right, and also like we up too, cause it's like we do like sometimes overbook.
Yeah.
And then let's just say one of my guys doesn't show up, or a situation happens with another car that we can't finish on time, and then now it's going into the other customer's time. Everybody has to do, especially I'm in downtown LA, so it's like everybody's in a rush. Like I need my today because I gotta go. I got a trip, or I gotta go to work. I gotta go do this. So
time is money.
Yeah. So for them, time is money, and it sucks because we do get some of those problems sometimes that they're expected for their oil change to be done. And something happened, we're not done in time, and now the customer's mad. And they did work their time around our time, so we gotta understand that too. Like,
right, it's a hard life. I know that's gotta be stressful.
It is.
Stressing right into this next clip.
In this next clip, the mechanic suspects that the customer's trying to set him up. Let's take a look.
The things you see when you work on a customer's vehicle, here for a flat repair. Oh look, conveniently $1 laying on the floor. And they want their spare tire swapped out for their flat tire because I guess they don't want to pay the money to get the tire fixed. So you come back here to get the spare. Shit, they don't have a spare. They have a tire inflator.
Oh.
And it's like, whoa, what's this? Oh,
$1.
What is it, a fucking strip club? A mechanic strip club.
You know what? In fact, I'll do one better for you.
That's gangster. You know you got that 20. Right? You know you would pick it up. Keep recording.
That was more than 120 too. That was a
Stop
stack.
it.
That's crazy. Yeah, I've seen some crazy stuff in customers' car. I saw a gun once. That was and it was where was that? Under the seat. I was like, oh,
you don't need
just
that.
put that back right there.
You load it up. It's pretty good. It's a nice 9. All right, let me put it back though.
Racket, yeah.
Take a couple of shots, like. I could tell I could tell you lubricated this bad boy. It's good. The bullet shoots up, and you're like, just like caught it. All right.
Yeah. Wipe my fingerprints off it. If you want to see more RMS videos, click here.
Here, over there, wherever.
See you in the next one.